Before we jump into today's episode, we've got something special for you. This is an encore presentation of one of our most requested conversations, a behind the scene look at how we actually create the Building Leadership Community podcast. I'm your host, Coach Dora Mendez. And if you're new to our channel, please make sure you hit like, share, and subscribe if you're watching us on YouTube. Help us out with that YouTube algorithm. And if you're listening on your favorite audio platform, don't forget to follow us, like us, and share it. So if you ever listened and thought, how do they do this? Or could I start something like this too? This episode is for you. Because here's the truth. Your voice, your story, your leadership perspective is unique. There is no one else like you, and it deserves a platform. And podcasting is one of the most powerful ways to build authority, community, and real opportunity. So before we dive in, we want to give you two simple ways to get started. You can get started at your own pace and learn hands-on from our Entrepreneurs Podcast Blueprint, our step-by-step system to help you launch with clarity and confidence for just $99. The link is in the description. And if you're thinking, I'd rather have an expert handle this for me or do it for me, you can work directly with our producer and editor, Dylan Rogers. And if you follow our show, you know that Dylan's my husband, aka Building Leadership Community producer. Dylan is my husband. And so for a clean professional episode, edits to truly produce branded and even white glove podcast support where everything is handled for you, you can book a call with Dylan by using the Calendly link in the description to find the right fit for you and your budget. Either way, your podcast doesn't have to stay an idea. Now let's go behind the scenes and get into the episode. Hello, and welcome to Building Leadership Community Podcast. I'm your host, Dora Mendez. I am the founder and CEO of Coach Dora LLC. Our guests will be entrepreneurs, small business owners, and community leaders that drive social impact. It can be lonely at the top, but it doesn't have to be. Hi, honey.
Hi. How are you?
So Dylan is our podcast producer. He's a pro who makes it all happen. Today, we're pulling back that curtain on the most common questions we get, giving you our podcast checklist so you can finally stop overthinking it and just start recording. So Dylan, here's our FAQ, our first FAQ, getting started. So Dylan, where does a total beginner even start?
Well, the first step is the podcast blueprint. You need to nail down your show's purpose and what's the mission. What are the key takeaways for your audience? We've seen so many people get stuck on this.
What's the easiest way to figure that out?
Honestly, use AI tools like ChatGPT. You can brainstorm show titles, craft taglines, and even outline your first 3 episodes in minutes. It's a massive shortcut.
So, honey, I forgot to thank you first for coming behind the curtain in front of the camera. You're usually behind the scenes.
Mhm.
So thanks a lot for being our guest today.
Anytime.
And I'm really I'm really proud to showcase what you do. And the next FAQ is audio versus video. That's the next big question. What's your take on that, honey?
Well, audio is the quickest and easiest way to get started. But if you're serious about reaching your audience, video is where it's at. You can put it on YouTube, cut clips for social media, and just get so much more from a single recording. It's more work, but it has a much bigger payoff.
And again, there's a huge AI hack for this. You can drop your videos transcripts into tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude AI, and get captions, show notes, and social media posts instantly. It's a game changer. So I just want to elevate that some people like audio only better because they're not comfortable showing their face. So we chose to do video podcasts because we do use this for our YouTube channel, social media posts, and it just really helps us. And because we're a team, it's a it's amazing. So we use StreamYard, like we're recording now on StreamYard, and we're going to share all our affiliate links for free trials in the description of this episode. And so let's move to the next frequently asked question, which is equipment. Let's talk gear, honey. People think they need a fancy studio. Not true.
Right.
What's the bare minimum?
All you need is a reliable laptop or desktop computer, a decent USB microphone, some headphones, and a quiet space. That's it. For recording platforms, Zoom works, but for professional quality, we love using StreamYard. And of course, there's also Riverside FM, which is a popular choice for its editing features.
Once they have a few episodes recorded, what's the actual launch strategy?
Once they have a few episodes recorded, it's all about making a great first impression. First, get a high quality cover image. The cleaner, the better. Then, write some show notes.
The cover art, we're lucky, honey. I'm lucky because you happen to be a graphic designer by training. So you
Mhm.
make very clear cover art. And a pro tip again is using AI to help you pull all those key things together. And then what do you recommend for cover art if you're not a professional graphic designer like you?
You can definitely use Canva. They have some templates. You can use one of those templates to fit in with your brand.
That's the great thing about
Yeah.
Canva. There's a free level and you can design whatever you can. I mean, we're lucky because you're a professional graphic designer and you helped me with my brand, with my colors. We made a lot of decisions. But if you're just starting and you don't have a graphic design husband as your producer, um, Canva is a great choice. I know you use what is it that you use for the professional quality
I
graphics?
use Photoshop for cover art and YouTube thumbnails.
What do you use for editing?
I use Adobe Premiere.
And if you're not a professional editor or graphic designer, what would you recommend?
If you need to edit and you've never edited before, iMovie is a good option.
Okay, so I feel so fortunate to have a professional graphic designer who knows how to use all these tools. But I think we could help folks just starting out too. And so when folks are ready to launch, we recommend that you release at least 3 episodes on day 1. That gives, your new listeners a reason to stay, then treat it like a movie premiere and promote it on social media and your email lists, and all that good stuff. So let's move on to our next FAQ, which is, "What if I don't have time?" So many entrepreneurs tell me, "I just don't have the time to do all this myself." What's the solution, Dylan?
Well, you have two options. Option one, if you want to take control and learn yourself, grab our podcast launch blueprint mini course. It's the most budget friendly way to get started using our streamlined roadmap. Plus, it includes a strategy call with me. Option two, if you're ready to hand it off, we offer a done for you service where we handle the editing, production, and show notes for you.
The bottom line, your expertise deserves a bigger platform. The question isn't if you should podcast, it's how. Don't let fear or lack of time stop you. Your future listeners are waiting. If you're ready to take the first step, grab the podcast launch blueprint mini course for just $99. We do want to respond to our community, to our audience, our listeners, our fellow entrepreneurs who ask us. This is a need that our community is asking for, and we want to deliver a solution. Don't be afraid to start. We did it. We didn't know what we were doing, right, honey?
Hmm.
That first season, we just did it. We just decided to do it and we did it. We did research and we did it. And we're rounding out season 3.
Yep.
And so, again, we want to thank you for listening. We can't wait to hear your podcast soon. And we hope that you take the opportunity for this offer for $99. All the details will be in the show notes. So if you're listening, you can click back. And if you're watching, we hope that you check it out as soon as this episode ends. Any final words, honey?
Did you mention what they get with the course?
Oh, thanks for reminding me. We have the Entrepreneurs Podcast Blueprint Guide. It has everything that you need to get your podcast started, including recommendations for every budget. What else do they get, honey?
AI prompts, which will transform your transcript into all of the communications you need for an episode, from show notes to YouTube description to social media post messaging.
That is fantastic, honey. And those prompts are really important. So you're going to get everything $99 from our production team, which is me and Dylan. Dylan, a professional graphic designer, will also even go through how to get those cover art, thumbnails, all of those things are covered in the course. So everything you wanted to know. And then you can decide after you take the blueprint course, then you can decide if you want to get a consultation with Dylan. You can get a free consultation with him. And then you can decide if you want to follow up with the services where Dylan does everything for you. We're only taking 3 clients. So take the course, get your consultation with Dylan. So thanks again, everyone. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Um, Thank you, honey, for coming behind the camera, in front of the camera. You've been listening to Building Leadership Community. Watch on YouTube at Coach Dora M. Listen wherever you get your podcasts. Follow me on LinkedIn, Instagram, and YouTube at Coach Dora M. Visit me on the web at CoachDoraMendez.com. Hosted by me, Dora Mendez. Produced by Dora Mendez and Dylan Rogers. Graphics, editing, and sound mixing by Dylan Rogers.